This is in real time right now. I'm Mikey Brown. I've got a band called Outside In. I'm the singer. I also play keyboards and synthesizers and a little bit of guitar as well. My songwriting partner is Johnny Barnard. Johnny and I started playing together about 6 years ago. He plays guitar mainly, but he also does the programming and some crazy synthesizer stuff as well. I'm quite a sloppy guitar player.
Got the skinny lens on, eh?
Yeah.
And then we've got Adam Willis playing bass and singing harmonies.
My name's Adam Willis. I came to be the bass player in Outside In by being their biggest fan, pretty much. I saw them at a gig that I was playing with a lady by the name of Plum Green, and Outside In were opening for us, and I stayed and watched their set, and they freaking blew me away. They were just absolutely astonishing.
Adam Willis joined the band after we played a gig with a girl called Plum Green, who he was playing bass for at the time. It's a girl-fronted pop band, but he was rocking out, and now he's in a girly man bed pop band, but he still rocks out the same, and he brings a great energy to the whole thing.
They came up afterwards and said, you know, we're thinking about having 2 bass players, so please join our band, and we'll be the first band ever to have 2 bass. This is a lie. This is all basically a lie. But I ended up, through a chain of events, joining the band later on, yeah, about 3 months after that gig.
We actually said, do you want to come and fill in for us at a gig? Because we weren't sure if we definitely loved him, right? So he was like, hell yeah, I'd love to come and fill in for a gig, and he did so well, and we got so much positive feedback, and we loved the guy, you know. So we just said, yeah, let's keep him.
My name's Adam Tobeck, and I play the drums for a band called Outside In.
And doing monkey faces when he's playing. I
grew up playing a lot of this stuff, a lot of progressive rock, and I always loved listening to it. And being a session guy, I love doing it, and it's cool being able to play with lots of different people, but the thing is, I often don't have a lot of creative input.
Adam Tobeck is a notorious drummer, and I'd seen a few videos of him on Facebook and thought one day I would love that guy to play drums for my band. Like, he puts up some drum videos occasionally, and he's just a beast. So I just really wanted to get him in the band.
I guess it's probably been about 5 or 6 months now since they first approached me.
I just contacted Adam Tobeck straight away and said, hey man, I've been watching you from afar for a long time, and here's some demos, are you into it? Do you want to come and jam with us? And I was stoked when he liked the demos and came.
We were just friends on Facebook, and then he approached me initially just to do the EP, and then I liked the songs a lot, and I pretty much just told him that I'd love to be a member of the band, so that's kind of how that came about, yeah. The reason that I kind of joined the band full time was I was definitely able to play what I wanted. The ideas that were presented to me didn't really need to be changed too much, but I could definitely chuck in my own sort of flavour to it to make it cool.
We thought, hey, let's start a fresh project. We got some new guys on board, started it as a fresh thing, and yeah, that's Outside In. There's going to be 5 tracks on the EP.
Our first single from the EP will be Sophie's Ghost. Really cool, upbeat, powerful.
Sophie's Ghost, which is like an upbeat rock song, I guess.
There's 5 songs. The EP is called The Nature of Dreams.
And for the insight into that title, you're going to have to talk to Mikey.
The EP is called The Nature of Dreams because I read a book called The Nature of Dreams, and yeah, that's why. That's it.
Oh, I built it up like it was some big thing.
Nah, I'm trying to think of some more, like, there's more substance in that. It was like, well, I was into lucid dreaming, and so I was reading a few books on how to increase your lucidity in dreams and how to understand some of the content of dreams, and so I was writing dreams down, and dreams were quite a big kind of thing for a while, and not only in sleep but in life. Like, dreams are important. You have dreams and aspirations, and you need to kind of figure out what they mean and how to work towards them. So yeah, the nature of dreams is like a constant changing thing. The nature of dreams, yeah. What is the nature of dreams?
Bullshit!
My favourite track would have to be Taking Its Toll. The approach to the song is typical of a pop song, but in terms of the instrument arrangement, it definitely pulls it away from that.
Running, which is like an unusual time feel track about running, so it's got that kind of pace thing going throughout the whole song, and some unusual time signatures pressing on each other, which makes it feel quite anticipate-y, quite energized, quite cool. Yeah, it was fun watching the drums and bass be put down for that. That was really cool. Waterfalls, that one's going to be a trippy sounding track. It's just based around this dark melodic triad that just keeps repeating through the whole thing, and it just builds and builds, and then you get this huge explosion at the end of the song. It's, yeah, I'm excited about Waterfalls too, definitely. Is that 5?
We've got Go Quietly.
We're actually recording the EP at Revolver Studios.
We're down here at Revolver Studios in Waiuku.
It is just a beautiful old studio that's been moved from Auckland City out to a farm in Waiuku.
And we're in great countryside, so you step out, you do some stretches before your takes, and you're feeling good, breathing in the country air.
Revolver is a beautiful studio. I've heard lots about it. I've done lots of recordings in heaps of different studios, and this place has definitely got a cool vibe to it. You know, like I've heard heaps about it from other bands, but I've never actually had a chance to record in here. So it's been good to come in, and I got to use my own drum kit with all my own gear, and like it sounded amazing. So pretty happy.
We're already at the studio at Revolver, right behind us. Gorgeous place. Not this. This is a water tank, but but behind there is the studio. It's my first big studio recording for me, and it just so happens that it's at Revolver, which is already a prestigious studio in New Zealand.
The atmosphere definitely has a huge influence on how it goes. One, you're out of Auckland, so we feel like we're on holiday.
The location being out in the country is definitely a good change from the city.
And two, just the place is so amazing, you know, like everything about it's so great. You get inspired just by walking in the door, seeing all this gear, knowing some of the big Kiwi bands that have recorded through this stuff in the past. It feels awesome.
Some of the gear they have here is absolutely amazing, and their mic assortment is sort of all stuff from the 70s, so you can definitely get in that old school vintage sound into the mix, you know.
The decor of this place is like trippy 80s acid flashback. Bits of curtains stapled to lampshades and hands coming out of walls and psychedelic floor paintings and things. It's awesome.
The atmosphere has been great. I mean, with the band, with the studio, with the producer, Jason. Spells it with a D.
My name's Jason Shishkov, and this is Jonathan Pierce, and we're producing Outside In's first EP.
What struck me most about working with Jason from the moment I started working with him was the focus on the songs and the focus on the songwriting.
Working with Jason, you know, he's going to give the tracks the attention they need and really help you get the sounds you want on the recordings.
Come on, man. Whose show do you think this is?
He's really cool, and he's kept us calm and enthusiastic when it's got to that 8th take and we're starting to beat ourselves up. So, yeah.
When I'm working with someone, I try and get out of my own skin and try and embrace in what they're trying to do. So I'm sort of just trying to find out what their dream for it is.
Building the castle one production block and one songwriting block at a time, so they're all so meshed.
The first day we nailed bass drums for 4 out of 5 songs.
I was a little bit nervous about it because it's obviously quite hard material, but I think it's turned out really well.
It's going really good, eh? We've the drum sound is absolutely amazing. Like it's ridiculously good.
The recording's been going fantastic from my end so far. I did most of my stuff yesterday. I'm about to head on and check over the takes that I did and make sure everything's spit and spam, and then I can pack up my stuff and laugh at everybody else making mistakes from now on.
Can't believe how well it's going, actually. It's amazing. It's great.
We did 5 songs Well, we did 4 in one day and then just did the 5th song in the morning.
And now we've been playing around with a few guitar amps and guitars this morning, so it's going to be a fun day.
How does that sound? A little bit too bright towards the end. I might pull the gain back a little bit on the amp.
Yeah, I feel they're a lot more focused and they're a lot happier with what's coming out of the speakers. And at the end of the day, that's what I'm here to do. I'm just here to make their vision and their thing a reality, you know.
We did a Kickstarter campaign to fund our EP, which we're currently recording right now.
Friends, family, ex-loved ones, all that sort of thing. There's like 2.
We just put up a bunch of prizes that we had access to, as well as obviously people can pre-purchase the EP and stuff like that, and then they can download it as soon as it's available. They'll get it before anyone else if they've pledged.
Thanks to everybody that's helped us so far. That's brilliant.
It's really flattering, and it's also like inspiring as well to like get our product out and, you know, see what people think of it.
Outside In have performed here at Juice Bar several times. Each time's been different, each time's been great. My name is Dan Wrightson. I'm Managing Director of Juice TV. I love their sound. And Mikey and the boys have been recording The Nature of Dreams, so we all can't wait to hear it.
I went home last night and said to my wife, the sessions, I can't describe how perfectly the sessions are going. Like, it couldn't go better than how it's gone.